All right, guys, welcome back to Pilates Strong. My name is Lorene. We're gonna go through a great glute workout using just some weight. So you can use 5s, you can use 10s, you can use 3s. Pick a weight that feels good for you. You guys always know that I have several light weights always laying around. So we're gonna start off in our bridge position. So you're gonna grab both weights, lay on your back, okay? Take the weights and just kind of place them comfortably on your hip points so your hands are between the weight and your hips, and let's just kind of bridge it up. Feet are hip distance apart. You're gonna just bridge it up and then you're gonna bridge it down. We're just gonna do 5 little bridges like this, okay? So not a huge deal. We're not working too hard just yet. Good, and rolling it down. We got 3 more, last 3. Good. 2 more. So finding that articulation. What is it with me and talking? I think I just like want to say everything at once. Okay, hold. So feel the feet in the ground. The weight is on your hips. You're gonna lower and lift. So we're just gonna kind of start warming it up. We're going a little faster, but with good form. So as you lower, you're resisting, you're squeezing up. And we're not doing, and I'm gonna tell you what this is not, okay? This is not this. We're not thrusting our hips. We're doing it with control. I'm sorry, but I just thought that probably looks so funny. All right, so we're just kind of lowering and lifting the hips. You got about 15 seconds left here. I've got your clock. We're just warming up both sides, so stay in it. Good, really focusing on the quality of what you're doing. Last 5, good, 4, 3, 2, now hold. Now walk your feet in together and like really squeeze your thighs together and find like the inside part of your butt cheek. So it's kind of like that inner part of your butt cheek and your thigh. And we're gonna pulse again. Lift and lower. Now, some people, your thighs won't touch, some people they will. So just try to get your feet as close as they can. And wherever the thighs end up, that's where they end up. Good, now you're really gonna ground down with those feet, lifting and lowering. And you're gonna get sort of that area that, you guys know what I'm talking about. It's like an area that's really hard to get with exercise. It's almost like you have to use a magic circle. Well, here's another way to get that, okay? So we're gonna lower and lift. We've got about 15 seconds left here. Good. Just kind of working through, letting it burn, letting it feel good, feeling like really almost like you're in this one. I almost think like grounding through the front and the back of the foot like really equally, and almost like the arch. You're almost like pushing the arch down a little bit, like, you know, not like smashing it down, but you're definitely active with those feet. 4, 3, 2, hold. Hold it there, good. Let's just see if we can pick up that right leg for a minute. Hold it, lower that leg down, switch, good. Lower it down, keep walking it out now, good. Down, and then lift. And see if you can minimize any swaying. So really stay stable here, good. Last one, on this side, you're gonna hold. You're gonna pulse just left leg only, down and up, 5, good. 4, 3, 2, now switch the legs. You're gonna pulse it down and up, good. 5, excellent. 4, 3, 2, hold. 3, 2, and release. Nicely done. Okay, so now we're gonna flip over onto our forearms, and we're gonna go through sort of like a little series that we would do with the ankle weights or with the bands or whatever, right? This time though, you're gonna use the weight. You're gonna place the weight behind your right knee, just like this. Also, if you want more, you can grab 2 weights, you can do 10 pounds. So take a weight that works for you. I kind of actually think I'm gonna try to go with 2 weights today because I don't have a 10-pounder. Okay, onto your forearms. Double up your mat if you need to for your knee. You can see I'm on a nice cushy surface. And you're gonna lift that leg up, you're gonna hold, okay? And you're gonna lower and lift, and lower and lift, good. Keep pulsing it up and down. If the weight feels uncomfortable, mine's a little uncomfortable here, so I'm just gonna move it. So find a position for that weight that feels comfortable. There we go, that should be better and harder. So we're just kind of working through that leg, just like we would if we had an ankle weight, right? Lifting, squeezing, and lowering. Good, try not to drop the head. We're gonna go for about 20 more seconds here. You should really start to feel that burn, and then we're gonna go to our full range. About 10 seconds here, maybe take the opposite arm up and behind your back. Good, really squeezing through that butt. Last 4, 3, 2, now hold. Now bring it down, tap, and lift. So we're gonna go down slow, reach fast, good. We're gonna go 20 more seconds here, and then we're gonna change it up again. and squeeze and lift. Good. So here you can have a pointed or a flexed heel. Do what's comfortable for you first and then play with it differently the next time. Last 5 seconds. Good. 4, 3, 2. Now hold it up and let's do some little circles. Kind of like you're trying to draw a little circle with that knee. It's gonna feel awkward, yes. It's all good though, so keep it going. About 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and now reverse that direction. Trying to keep the left hip over the left knee. Good. 5, excellent. 4, 3, 2, and then release. Okay, so now take that weight off, okay? Or the weights if you have to. And now you're gonna take that leg straight back. You're gonna lift it up, okay? Bend that knee again. This time, without the weight, I want you to see if you can get a little more of the top of the butt, okay? So you're gonna squeeze, but more from the top of the butt than the bottom, right? So lifting up, squeeze, and down. And this is gonna feel really challenging, especially if you're using a heavier weight. We're gonna go for about a minute with this set. So lift, squeeze, and lower. Working through that glute. Trying to find more of the top of the butt here for this one. You're gonna feel that feels really challenging. It's almost like you have to find a lot of length through the front of that hip to do it, and without over moving that back. Okay, so keep moving here. Squeezing, lifting, and lowering. Good, really try to squeeze through the top of that butt. If it cramps, take a rest, take a break, right? You don't need to overdo it. Make sure that your hips are stacked over your knees. Good, lifting and lowering. We only got about 15 seconds here, or a little less than that. I love how this builds the burn with that heavier weight to start. If you start with a lighter one, that's okay too. You'll still feel it. But if you're not, go to a heavier next time. 3, 2, now hold, okay? So now listen carefully to this next part. I'm gonna have you guys straighten your right arm, and you're gonna turn your hips out to the right, okay? So we're kind of in this little position towards the side. Now you're gonna lift that leg up, out, and around. And now we're gonna do these nice big circles, trying to get more through the top of that hip there. It's gonna feel really hard and really good. I love these exercises, especially like I said with how we warmed up today. It's gonna change the feeling quite a lot. So make nice big circles, only as big as where you're not like rocking your pelvis. And even when I go down, I'm not disengaging here, right? Got about 10 seconds, we'll reverse. Breathing, squeezing. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, reverse. So go back the other direction now. Really making those circles, really isolating. And I'm hoping that this translates what I'm saying. So now you should be feeling kind of more the top and side of the butt. In fact, you're gonna feel the whole butt. You should feel like your butt feels really round right now because everything's working. Good. 10 more seconds here. Keep it going. Last 5. Good. 4, 3, 2. Now screw up your hips again. Come onto your hands. I want you to bring that leg forwards for a second. Curl your toes under and come into like a little bit of a low lunge and just kind of hang out here. Okay, arms are gonna go wide. Okay, if you want to make it harder, grab your weights and hang on to those. Okay, we're gonna do a little lunge down and lift, down and lift. So they're tiny little pulses, moving down and up. Should feel really challenging, but really good too. Good, last 10 seconds here. Breathe, squeeze. 5, 4, 3, 2, hold. 4, 3, 2, and release. Awesome job. So straight away, we're gonna switch sides. So take 1 or 2 weights. I'm gonna take both my weights. I'm gonna place them behind. So these are 5 pounds each, so 10 pounds total. Okay? Take what works well with your body. Okay? You're gonna squeeze, go onto your forearms here. You're gonna lift that leg up, you're gonna hold. We're gonna start with those little tiny pulses, so they're small. Lifting and lowering. Good. Breathing. Keeping those hips nice and square. Keep that head in line with your spine. I've got your count for you here. Keep it going. Love how these feel. They're so challenging. They're so simple, but so challenging, right? Good. You've got about 30 seconds, and then we're gonna go to our full range. So your right butt cheek is still burning. check yourself out. Make sure your right hip is under your right knee is under your right hip. Good. Squeeze, lift, and lower. Feels really, really nice. About 5 seconds, we're gonna go to a full range. 4, 3, 2, now hold. Now you're gonna lower and you're gonna power it up. So down and power it up. And really find like that, kind of like that strength on the way up. Really, really kind of trying to go fast, but with good control. Good. We got about 20 seconds here. So these are just great for kind of challenging the glutes. It's a nice, quick, short set. You can add it to the end of any workout or beginning. Good. 5 seconds. You're gonna hold. 4, 3, 2, now hold. Now you're gonna draw that circle. Pick whatever direction that you want. So it's like you're drawing this nice big circle with that knee. Good. You got about 15 seconds here. If the weight gets to be too much, you can always drop it. Exhale every time. Breathing. 4, 3, 2, now reverse, other direction. Make a nice big circle. So if you're new to the circles, you're gonna feel like your knee is just all over the place. That's good. You're gonna figure out how to not do that. You're gonna figure out how to make it more stable and more controlled because it's gonna give you more body awareness, right? So just keep practicing. About 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, hold, 3, 2, and then release. Okay, awesome job. So now you get to remove those weights. Set them kind of out to the side. Now you're gonna go back down that same position, but this time, when you lift your leg up, I want you to think about picking it up through the top of your butt. So instead of using more of the bottom, think about kind of lifting and squeezing through the top of that glute there, and it should feel really challenging, but really good at the same time. So lifting, squeezing, and lowering. Little up and down. So we're trying to get all angles of that glute for this series here today, right? I mean, I tried to do that with every single one, but today's gonna be a little bit of a different challenge, especially because if you're starting out with the heavier weight, you're gonna feel this a lot. So really try to access like more of the top of that booty there to kind of get that lift. So don't worry about so much getting it high, just think about picking it up using that muscle. We're gonna go about 25 more seconds here, just lifting and lowering. And then we're gonna go back to those circles again. Focus on the breath, focus on what you're using. Abs are pulling in. Good. About 10 seconds here. Then we're gonna straighten our left arm. We're gonna go to those circles. So this time those circles will be turned out. Last 5, 4, 3, 2. Straighten that arm and make some nice big circles. So I'm going with resistance, right? I'm really working through my range of motion. This is definitely my harder leg. Really trying to make those circles big, trying to open up new areas of muscle here, okay? Finding new muscles I didn't know I had. Up, out, and around. Good, we'll go about 10 more seconds here and then we'll reverse. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, now reverse all the way up and around the other direction. Very nice, very nicely done. Good. Got about 15 seconds here. Really making those circles nice and big, going up, out, and around. With resistance. With integrity. Good. 5, 4, reach it higher and more around. 3, 2, and then release. Awesome job. So now we're gonna step that leg forwards. You're gonna go into that nice little lunge position here. So grab your weights if you want. You're gonna go just lower and lift. We're gonna go for about a minute here. So you're just gonna kind of pulse down and up. Okay, really finding that front left leg. Excellent, excellent work. Working through those glutes, through the hamstring. You should feel a lot of stuff happening back here. Good. We've got about 30 seconds here. Your back knee is bent here. Both sides are working. Keep it moving, about 15 seconds left. You're almost there, stay with it. Nice quick burner, very surprising, isn't it? Good. About 5 seconds, last 4, 3, 2, hold 3, 2, and then release. Awesome job, you guys. Okay, so let's stretch it out. I'm gonna have you guys for this stretch go into like a little shoelace pose. So see if you can bring your right leg over and on top of your thigh and sit really nice and tall. So if this is already too much, stay here. Otherwise, bring your bottom leg in as well and just kind of stack in here and sit really tall. And then if you want to, after you sat really tall, you can kind of stretch it forward. So take your pick here and just focus on your breathing, slow down the breath. So if you enjoyed this, like, comment, subscribe, share. Let me know if you have any questions. You know, I always love answering the questions that you guys have and, you know, just letting you know sort of, you know, how I've gotten in shape and, you know, it's hard, but it's worth it. It's really, really worth it. Good, and then switch sides. So this time we'll take the left leg on top of the right, and if this is too much already, just stay here. Otherwise, bring that bottom leg in, sitting really nice and tall. But you know, if you just stay consistent, even if you're just doing 5 minutes of a video or, you know, are having to take a lot of breaks, that's where I started. Like, I could not keep up with even some of the most simple workouts. I couldn't do it. And I just kept telling myself, do it. And I was inspired and I really wanted to be better. And now I'm teaching it. It's kind of amazing. It's awesome. So, you know, you just never know. But anyways, awesome job, you guys. And then take that forward. And I'll see you guys next time. If you want, check out like an abs video next, or my Pilates arms video is really good. They're all pretty good, but take your pick. Enjoy the rest of your day.